hopes and dreams, sometimes they come true. Sometimes life isn't what it seems. The sky's not always blue. And that's when we'll be there. We'll be there for you. So put it on your wish list, 'cause Wishlist is there for you. So put it on your wish list, 'cause Wishlist is there for you.
Welcome to the annual exclusive 300 Club Melbourne Cup Charity Luncheon. Proudly brought to you by your hosts today, BOQ Mooloolaba and Chancellor Park, and My Weekly Preview. Wishlist is the coast's leading charity, providing fundraising support to local hospitals through prioritised wish lists. Each wish helps fulfil an area of great need, and through the generosity of our sponsors and guests, the events in the last 3 years have raised more than $100,000 to help serve the local community.
Hi, I'd like to thank everybody for attending the 2011 Melbourne Cup fundraiser, which was raising funds to purchase ENT equipment for Nambour General Hospital, which included an ENT stack or ENT video stack, 3 flexible rhinoscopes and 3 trays of instruments. Prior to purchasing the equipment, there was no ENT service actually at Nambour General Hospital. It had to be outsourced. So without that equipment, we wouldn't have a service within the Nambour Hospital walls. We have now stopped unnecessary visits down to Brisbane for assessment and for carrying out of certain procedures. So that can all get done within the Nambour Hospital Outpatients Department. A very big thank you to Bank of Queensland and Mooloolaba and Chancellor Park, as well as My Weekly Preview, for supporting this event every year.
Today, we're together again to help raise funds to lease 2 vehicles for 2 years to extend the current patient transport service at Nambour General Hospital. This service caters for around 20 people per day, often those within our community who have little or no support and no alternative means of travelling to or from the hospital.
The hospital car transports patients home who have no other means of transport. So these may be patients that are post-surgery or after an emergency visit to the hospital. People with no other means really, no family or friends that are able to take them home. If we didn't have the service available anymore, patients would be looking at transporting by public transport, which a lot of the time is an issue for patients post-surgery or when they're unwell. At present we can stop the car, we can take our time with these patients, whereas if they're trying to catch things like buses and taxis and that sort of stuff, there isn't that care shown in the same way that they receive now. Only months ago we were faced with this. We had a patient that we were transporting via our hospital car vehicles who had been holidaying on the Sunshine Coast with another couple that they were close friends with, and during their stay were involved in a massive car accident. Not only were both of the ladies severely injured and left with ongoing pain and rehabilitation, but they also lost both of their husbands in the event. So being over here on holiday with no family or friends or means of transport and going through something like that, we were able to make things a little easier by offering for her to come and transport her to and from to visit with her friend who had also lost her husband, to help with their grieving process during that time. We're not able to provide our service to all patients that visit the hospital, simply just due to the restrictions and workload that are on the current cars. A lot of the time they may be elderly patients who've spent hundreds of dollars to get a taxi up to the hospital, and that a lot of the time uses a lot of their pension up, but we're unable to provide them transport home just due to the workload that is on the cars at present. It's unique to the Sunshine Coast, and it takes care of our community. It helps your mum, your dad or yourself to get you where you need to be when you're not well. And I think it's important to imagine if you were in this situation, how much it would help you.
Firstly, we'd like to thank My Weekly Preview, the only high-quality gloss magazine delivering more of what matters to the Sunshine Coast fresh every Friday. The largest single distribution of any publication, My Weekly Preview combines a blend of news, business, motoring, lifestyle, real estate and more. My Weekly Preview is proudly 100% locally owned. Thank you also to our other hosts, BOQ Mooloolaba and Chancellor Park, proudly owned and managed by Brendan and Carly Bryall. As a matter of interest, BOQ Mooloolaba is 10 years old this year. Brendan and Carly are loyal supporters of Wishlist, and it's this same personal touch, supported by their 25 years of banking experience, that you'll see in the personal service they offer their local customers. By standing together and taking just one wish at a time, we can fulfill our greatest wish to help develop a world-class public health system for all our Sunshine Coast families.
Barbara Streisand. Barbara Streisand.
Everyone has their hopes and dreams. Sometimes they come true. Sometimes life isn't what it seems. The sky's not always blue. And that's when we'll be there. We'll be there for you. So put it on your wish list, 'cause Wishlist is there for you. So put